Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, people just drain your energy, take your time, and don't respect your boundaries? Hi, I'm Lily L, and today we're kicking off the Velvet Rope Theory, a framework for women who want to move with authority, calm confidence, and curated energy. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why your energy is the most valuable asset, how to protect it, and why the way you show up is everything, even when no one else seems to notice. So, this isn't just a theory, this is an actionable, real life strategy for feminine discipline, power, and influence. So, what is the velvet rope theory? Think of it as a high end club. There's a velvet rope at the entrance, and not everyone gets in. Only the people who respect the rules, value the space, and add energy that aligns with the vibe are allowed past the rope. So now imagine applying that same principle to your life, your energy, and your presence. A velvet rope woman doesn't over explain. She doesn't give her time away freely. She curates who and what gets access to her own world. And when she enters the room, people feel her presence. They respect her energy and they notice her authority quietly without chaos. So let me give you a story. Before I fully embraced this mindset, this theory, I was saying yes to everything. I over explained myself at work. I over explained myself in friendships, relationships, and even on social media. I felt exhausted, unseen, and frankly, a little invisible in my own life. Then I started experimenting with boundaries, intentional energy, and creating my presence. And I realized when I stopped being too available, when I reserved my energy for alignment, I actually attracted more respect, more opportunities, and more meaningful connections. And one day, I applied this in a networking situation. I politely declined a few requests that didn't align with my priorities. People noticed, they started seeking me out, and it wasn't because I was louder, it was because I stood behind my velvet rope. So here's why all of this is important. Women today are conditioned to overgive, to overshare, to overcommit, and to think that being liked by everyone is the ultimate measure of success. The truth is, your energy is finite, your time is precious, and your boundaries are powerful. The velvet rope theory isn't about being mean, isn't about being manipulative or unapproachable. It's about creating your world, prioritizing what matters, and showing up intentionally and unapologetically. So when you do this, you attract alignment, you protect your mental health, and people begin to respect your presence without you having to demand it. So think about it. You're exhausted from saying yes to people who don't even respect your time. Those are called time wasters. And if you keep giving them access to your precious time, they will continue to waste it on your own dime. You feel drained after social interactions that leave you feeling unseen. Why would you want to hang around someone who doesn't see you? You have to see your own worth before someone else can see it. You notice people walking all over your boundaries, and you don't know how to respond without guilt. Well, well, there is no guilt, honey. Okay? If people are walking all over your boundaries, they already don't respect you. They are saying, I'm not listening to you. Please repeat yourself. I don't care what you're saying. Please repeat yourself. I don't care what you're doing. Please prove yourself. That's exactly the energy I'm talking about. And that is why the velvet rope mindset is necessary. By reserving your energy, saying no strategically, and moving with calm authority, you stop being taken for granted and you start to create a life that reflects your true worth. And sometimes, yes, it causes you to start from the beginning. But the key is to start. Now, if you're ready to go deeper, I do private consultations where we map out your personal velvet rope strategy. And I also run a 3-day live challenge to help women put these principles into action immediately. The links for both are in the description below. But for now, just focus on internalizing the idea. Your energy is finite. Your presence is valuable. And it's time to start creating who gets access. So let's recap. The velvet rope theory is your energy boundary. You decide who gets access and how much access they actually get. Moving intentionally and protecting your energy is authority in motion. And most importantly, this isn't about being rude. It's about creation, calm, and power. This is episode 1, but there's so much more coming. Each week, we'll break down how to move like a velvet rope woman in your career, in your relationships, and everyday life. So thank you for showing up today, and I can't wait to see you take ownership of your energy. And remember, you're the velvet rope, and your energy is gold. So create the rope. See you next time.